afternoon, everyone. Mabuhay. Welcome to TV Eskwela. I am teacher Frederick Fernandez Aplicador from Mainit National High School, Nabunturan East District. I will be your teacher in Philippine Politics and Governance 12. Education must continue. In the midst of COVID-19 pandemic, our call remains the same. Education must continue, whether face-to-face or virtual, with or without physically going to school. So, our dear learners, ready your modules, return to your seats, and fasten your seatbelts. There you are! Before proceeding to our discussion, let us check first your knowledge about the following terms that will be very useful for our discussion today. Together, let us do the bubble map. What are the things that come to your mind when you hear or read the words politics, governance, and government? Again, what are the things that come to your mind when you hear or read the word politics, governance, and government? Let us answer it one at a time. The first word, politics. Wow, I heard you saying election. Very good. Another. Correct. Power. What else? Influence. That is a great idea. Yes, politicians. Amazingly correct. These are the terms we directly connect to the word politics. Shall you have other thoughts? Jot, write them down on your notebooks for processing later. Let us do the second word, governance. Oh, you are right when you say leadership. Another. Yes, management. Very good. Power structure. Then, social control. Again, other answers may be written in your notebook. We will soon discover together if it matches the given word. The third word is government. You are right when you said organization, authority, administration, marvelous idea, state. Let us give a resounding applause for everyone for the great ideas. You might have other answers. Just keep them on your list and we will find out later if that would be qualified as relating to the words asked. With all the ideas and concepts we presented, what do you think is our lesson for this period? You are right! Concept, relationship, and importance of politics, governance, and government. Would you repeat it for me? This time, we will read together the lesson for the day. Concept, relationships, and importance of politics, governance, and government. Thanks for participating. For proper guidance, I would like to request everyone to focus our attention on the screen. Ladies and gentlemen, our dear learners, today we are learning to number 1, define politics, governance, and government. Number 2, explain the concept, relationship, and importance to study politics, governance, and government. And number 3, share the importance of politics, governance, and government to family, barangay, country, and the world as a whole by giving concrete examples. Let us go with the definition of politics, governance, and government. Man by nature is a political animal. Aristotle, Politics 1. The words echo the true essence in the study of politics. We have seen the active participation of our citizenry in giving out opinions on how the government implement policies, programs, and plans of actions. Citizens are vocal about their opinions in social media. News about government engages people in a mental discourse affecting his or her faith. And this itself is politics. If we will trace history, politics is rooted from the word polis, the city-states that flourished in Greece. Athens was one of the most powerful and prominent city-states, which became the birthplace of democracy. And the very reason why most of the countries around the world now are enjoying the benefit of democracy. Politics is a mechanism used by the government in order to control, influence, and implement policies and programs that are deemed important in delivering service to the people. Take note of the phrase, mechanism used by the government to control, influence, and implement policies and programs. This has something to do with a technique or an instrument for delivering or giving service to people. Then, this is politics. For example, in this COVID-19 pandemic, politics plays an important role, like by making preventive measures and provide solutions to fight this crisis. Hence, the Philippine Congress passed the Republic Act 11469, also known as Bayanihan United Efforts to Heal as One Act, which gives the President the emergency powers to address COVID-19 crisis. By this, there is community control by implementing community quarantine and the like. Let us talk about governance. Governance refers to how the government manages the affairs of the state. It goes beyond in and out of running the government. It is about how the government is effective in using the available resources in order to effectively deliver its mandate to the people. Please take a look with the terms manages, running the government. This has something to do with good leadership in order to address the needs of the people and the country. For example, in this COVID-19 pandemic, effective governance is required. Our country may experience out of budget due to the rising needs of the people in the community who are under the state of calamity. We spend too much, yet we earned less. Our resources and funds must be allocated well to address the needs of the people and the community. So, all of these talk about governance. Now, let's go with the government. Government is an organization that exercises authority to govern based on existing legal frameworks. It is the name given to the entity that manages, governs, and administers the organization, specifically the state. It is necessary to the existence of the civilized society. Clearly, it is an organization that has the authority or legitimacy to govern. This is composed of government officials or workers who were voted or appointed or applied for the position they are into. For example, the Philippine government. We are a democratic government, a form of government in which the supreme power is vested in the people and exercised directly by them or by their elected agents under a free electoral system. We all know that the President Rodrigo Roa Duterte is the head of the state and the head of the government. Why study politics, governance, and government? Together, let us read and analyze. Number 1. The study of politics and governance enhances the critical thinking skills of an individual. Exposure to the different socio-political theories and law enables us to analyze policies and programs which are beneficial for the country. Number 2. Politics and governance elevate the intellectual discourse, thereby providing alternative solutions anchored on philosophy, laws, and research. Number 3. It provides us necessary skills and wisdom on how to run the government and participate in nation building. Number 4. It inculcates nationalism and fosters patriotism. It allows us to see the good side of the government and be aware of its shortcomings. It makes us conscious of our roles and enables us to take positive response for the betterment of our country. Now, answer the question in your notebook. What makes my knowledge on politics, governance, and government important to my everyday life? Again, what makes my knowledge on politics, governance, and government important to my everyday life? This time we will have another activity. It is entitled Answer Me. Direction. Answer the critical guide questions on your activity notebook or a sheet of paper. Answer it briefly and concisely. Number 1. What is your own understanding of the word politics, governance, and government? Number 2. Are they related with each other? Explain your answer. And number 3, how relevant is the study of politics, governance, and government? Elaborate your answer. This time, we will have an activity. This is entitled Share It Now. Direction. In the given box, share your ideas by writing it on your activity notebook or a whole sheet of paper. Share your answer by giving concrete examples, phrase or sentence form of the importance of politics, governance, and government to family, barangay, country, and the world as a whole. Note, only one example each box. Dear learners, submit your work to your teacher and let them check your answer. Finally, we are done with our lesson this period. My heart is delighted for the great opportunity of learning with you, our dear learners. Keep safe, stay at home. If you are tired, just relax, but never stop chasing your dreams. This is Teacher Frederick Fernandez Aplicador from Mainit National High School, Nabunturan East District. Saying, dito sa TV Eskwela, sa pag-aaral, sama-sama. Bye-bye!